Have you ever had a dreams that you had you could you do you want you could do so you could you want him to do you so much you could do anything? Dreams that
All right, hi everybody. How's it going? Can everyone hear us? Are you all over here? Guys, do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Welcome everybody back to another episode of Tangled Talk Live. This is our third episode, and it's a very special one indeed because we are joined with Raymond and Metalpack of PoofVPN. They are celebrities on Tangled.com. You know them all so well by their awesome, well-performing posts that they have. But they joined forces and bestowed upon us the first third-party application published on Tangled. And it's a really special one, and we're going to go through it, everything detail to detail today with them. So, without further ado, guys, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Hey all.
So, I figured before we jump into things, maybe we should play this really cool introductory. Getting a call from Price Gibbons. Hey, Price, what's up? It's still doubled, huh? Okay, how about now? Tell me if it's doubled now. Hey guys, is it good now? Check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. How's the sound? Is it bad? It's good now? Okay, Price. Do you want me to relay anything before I hang up? All right. Price to save today, guys. So apparently the audio was doubled, as we can also tell here on the chat. But looks like the chat's very lively. We have 20 viewers, no pressure, pretty cool. I guess you guys are an attraction here on Tangled, huh? All right. So
Where can I hide?
yeah, right. You guys are topping the hot list, figuratively and maybe literally too. I know you guys are one of the top earners today, the 24-hour period. So because the audio was doubled, I am going to skip playing your commercial because I think that is the channel that's causing the doubling. But for those of us here that it's still weird, Price says. Oh. How's this? I think it should sound better now for everyone. I have a feeling it should sound better. Okay. So, all right. So before we get into what a VPN is and why you may consider using one and everything, I'm going to go ahead and play the commercial. Hopefully everyone can hear the audio for this. So here we go. It's massive. Let's make this.
10,000 millix. To get started, you will need the Tangled browser. Go to Tangled.com and download it. Send us a message via the Tangled browser's built-in messaging feature. Change the message payment amount from 10,000 millix to 150 million millix. Ensure that you have included your desired username and password. We will message you back when your account is set up and active.
Chose the music.
Raymond.
And the last step, pick your operating system to download our VPN client.
Okay, so after this version is over, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the music. I'm gonna bring it down. That's the it's the black hole channel. So I just put that channel all the way down. Is it doubled for you now? Okay. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. All right. Fine. Is one of your guys' YouTube videos not muted? Just mute it if you can, and then that should be what everyone's hearing. They're hearing a double of that.
I'm not on YouTube.
Okay.
I'm not on
Actually.
YouTube.
All right. Well, all right, everyone. How is the sound? Is the sound good, or are we still doubled at this point? Everyone says it's fine for them. Okay. All right. We should be good. Let's see if we get a third call. If we get a third call from Price, everyone gets $1 million millix. All right. I really don't know how else to gamify that. So, all right, guys. So, before we really get into it with PoofVPN, can you guys kind of give me a crash course on, as if I never knew what a VPN is? Can one of you give me a breakdown for that?
Sure. A VPN basically encrypts your data at your device, sends it to a remote server so that nobody in between can read it. It's kind of like if you were to mail a letter, you wouldn't just stick the letter in the mailbox without an envelope around it. And a VPN is sort of like the envelope. It provides a layer of privacy that nobody can read except the sender or the receiver.
Okay, so a big proponent for using a VPN then would be for security. If you want to surf the internet anonymously, protect your identity, if to prevent any sort of hacks or leaks of your information, that's a big seller. And I've also seen many times from different ads people use VPN so they can use the internet from as if you're from a different location on the globe, and that could unlock features such as geo locked movies and videos from certain streamers out there. Can you guys give me some reasons or use cases for VPNs?
Sure. VPNs, they're used by individuals, corporations, and even governments to protect their sensitive information. Especially on unsecured public networks, kind of like the free networks.
Right.
Because people can get in there and steal all your information without you even knowing it.
Wow.
If you don't have that layer of protection.
Yeah, especially nowadays with, more individuals and even government entities are becoming more and more sophisticated as to how they're able to steal your information. I feel like now's the better time than ever to get a VPN service.
Right. And it's actually funny because on October 21st of 2001, the FTC published a report that stated that the 6 largest ISPs in the United States retain personal identifiable information, including the websites that were visited. And they could freely pass this information to whoever they pleased. And one of the big ones was AT&T, who let their information go to law enforcement without a warrant.
What a breach.
So, it wasn't
breach of privacy, yeah.
Yeah, it's a breach of privacy. And it went on to state that they even aggregated that information with phone numbers, addresses, and even information such as a person's race and their sexual orientation.
Wow.
Before sending it out for targeted advertising.
Right, and that's the other aspect of this too. Advertising is becoming so much more targeted because of all the available information on the internet, and privacy has become such a big deal because not only can you get information, but it's so easy and quick to track information as well of individuals like never before. So more of a reason to really protect yourself and your family by using a VPN service. That's very interesting, and that's the thing too. And it's great that you guys teamed up with Tangled, and you're using the Tangled browser. Which when we set out to use the browser, we knew that it was going to be so much more than a browser, because sure, you're using it to, to surf the internet, but you're also running a millix node in the background. So it's a node operator. You're helping to validate and propagate transactions, but you're also earning from peer-to-peer advertisers in real time, where you're running the node, so therefore it's a wallet and you're getting that money in there. You can send encrypted messages, and all this stuff is done without any trackers. It's done in a way that that it's with your privacy and individuality in mind. And to have the first third-party service be a VPN service, I think it goes hand in hand with kind of our mission and everything that we've been doing. So, and on top of that, the fact that you guys are using the browser as a medium to facilitate payments. Can one of you guys go over how you guys came to that idea, and kind of a breakdown of how you would make a payment in millix using the browser? Metalpack, if you want to start it off, and then we'll go with Raymond.
The idea came from Raymond, but you can pay anonymously with millix in the browser with a message to us, and we can set up the account.
It's
we
so
even
simple.
Don't know who you are.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because you would have to tell the recipient who you are. Otherwise, it's there's no signature that would spell out your name or identity. So that's really ingenious of you guys to come up with that. Super cool. So you utilize the encrypted messaging built into the Tangled browser to send messages anonymously and attach a payment to it, because you can attach a payment to the message. So the whole transaction is done that way. Super cool. Curious, have you guys verified your domain name? So it shows
Yes.
up as oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
At first.
Yeah. So how did you two get involved in this venture for PoofVPN?
Well, we got to talking and thought that there was a need for it, and it just went from there.
And poof, it showed up.
Yeah, poof. It was.
It showed up poof.
Yeah, it's a great name too. I love the name. How'd you guys come up with the name?
My niece actually walks around going poof. When she pops somebody on the nose, she'd be like poof.
Adorable.
And so that's just where it came from.
It's a great name. Once you guys really blow up, you should poof her some royalties, So very cool, guys. And you guys launched fairly recently. How long was the production time from like the idea to actually going live? How long did that take?
It was about 3 to 4 months. It was a fairly quick process.
Yes, that's a quarter of a year.
Yeah, once you got everything lined out, it went by quicker than what I expected it to.
Yeah, it seemed pretty seamless.
Yeah, and first Raymond was alone.
And then you...
This crazy guy texted me, and yeah, I'm on board.
That's cool. I mean, I would say, like, partnering up with Metalpack would be a smart move, because, again, Metalpack, from my understanding, you have a background in databases, and you're technical, and you've been doing it for many years, right?
Yeah. I'm actually software architect.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And
so I recall that a long time ago you posted a photo of a pristine, was it a Commodore 64? Was that what it was? Or your first computer, whatever it was, you had like a pristine... Yeah, that's so cool.
the C64.
Yeah, so you probably got into computers at an early age, I would assume, then.
At 12, yeah.
12. When did you start learning more about, like, on the programming side of things? Was it early on, or was it later in life?
2000.
2000. Okay. Yeah, we're all kind of around the same time. I was pretty young when I started doing websites. I think it was 1998. So I'm only ahead by a few years, but doesn't mean I'm better. Trust me. Um, so that's cool. And then Raymond, you're more on the front end development of things, right?
Right.
And
And I've
yeah,
been designing since about 2002 when I was in college.
wow,
Yep. I finished college 2002.
what a year to be alive, right? So let's see here. I had a few questions prepared for you guys. So let me just glance through it here. So you basically gave us the process of giving or processing payments using millix, but if someone just wants to use a debit or credit card, I see here on your website that they can pay with a debit or credit. So you offer the traditional forms of payment, but with the additional benefit of millix. I heard through the grapevine that there's a discount if you use millix. Is that true?
It is. It's about a 60% discount by using Millix.
60%
So
discount. That is incredible. So, if any of you out there are looking for a VPN service, I would search no further. I would go to PoofVPN. And if you have Millix, which I'm sure everyone on this stream does, you can use Millix to go ahead and get yourself a year service for 60% off. That's incredible. Um, right. Okay. So, one thing I will mention is, excuse me if my camera is shaking there. We will be spinning the wheel at the end of this stream, and we will be giving away uh, millix to 10 people. So I'm going to have 10 spots available, and only 10 spots available on the wheel this time around. The first place winner will get a million, and the 10th place will get 10 million. And we're going to work our way that way. But lucky number 7, the 7th person that wins is going to also get a year subscription of PoofVPN, sponsored by PoofVPN.com.
Hey.
So make sure that you're here when I make the roll call to get your usernames, because you can only be entered as soon as we do the roll call. So you can't just check in and check out, if you know what I mean. So yeah, let's see here. What else do we got? So yeah, so after you guys started developing this, it was about 3-4 months, as you mentioned. You got everything working, and you did all the testing. How did you go about the process to get this actually published onto the app, on the Tangled app store?
I'll let Metal answer that.
I contacted Price. Price contacted Ericsson. Ericsson contacted us, and then all it went its way.
That's amazing. So it's like Occam's razor here in a sense. It's like, instead of thinking of how are we going to do this, it can be so complicated sometimes with other places. But I guess the beauty of the current stage of our growing network is that you can literally just make a phone call, but in this case, just direct message someone, and they led you to the right person. So that's definitely an opportunity for everyone else here who's listening. If you have an application idea and you have the ability to develop it, or you have a team that you can put together, or if you don't even have the wherewithal to do it, reach out to us, and we're always happy here to assist you any which way that we can, whether it's with our technical knowledge, with our helping you with the entire flow of the production. Reach out to us. We are happy to help you. So with that said, I think I'm going to go ahead and make the announcement now for everyone to add your username to the chat. And from there, I will slowly be adding you to the wheel. And we will be able to spin the wheel and give somebody that grand prize of 1 year subscription of PoofVPN. So let's see what names we have here. And also, does anybody in the chat have a question for Metalpack or Raymond? And if you do, please go ahead and put it in there now, and I will ask the question for you. Price, Erickson, can you guys actually compile the names for me so then I can see if there's any questions here? And at the same time, if you guys can, please give this video a thumbs up. And after the stream, if you can shoot us a little comment, that will help us tremendously. Thank you, thank you. So let's see here. Do we have any questions? Well, while I wait for a question, I can go ahead and ask you guys. How does the service work? Is it is it a browser extension or do you install software onto your local device? How's it work?
It's software that you install on your local device, and that's what communicates with the remote servers to have the encrypted tunnel so that your ISP actually cannot see what you're sending.
That's cool. And do you guys have any plans, any further development or service plans? Many?
Many.
Is there any that you guys broke ground on, or in other words, started development on? Or when you guys say many, is this many like a whole other application? What are we talking about here?
Both.
Wow.
Both.
The anticipation already. Oh, wow. Okay, Rajni asks, what is the minimum amount to subscribe for a year? I think he may be asking the price. What is the minimum amount to subscribe for a year? Unless
it's 150 million millix.
So with the additional 60% off, it costs 150 million millix, which I can't do the math, but I suspect that is a heck of a great deal for an entire year of VPN service. That's pretty awesome. Hattie asks, where are the remote servers located?
They are located
in a remote location.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. They're on every continent.
53 locations.
Wow, okay. And do you guys have, does the customer, the user, have the option to choose where they can check in from?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. King555 asks, how many devices connected on one package?
5.
Up to 5.
Up to 5. That's great.
It's like a quiz.
Yeah, no, but hey, you guys are shooting them off. This is a press conference here. You know what I mean? Like this is a big deal. It's like Windows 95, but different. So we have Ergo here. We have a lot of familiar faces. That's great. We got Price. We have Dabs, Rajni, Sajad Shah, King555, Erickson, who is the one that helped you guys see it through the finish line. And how was it like working with Erickson? Was he nice to you guys?
Yeah.
Exceedingly nice.
It was easy and fast.
Oh, he is, I'm not here to brag about him, but I was just going to say how nice he is, but I think I just received a message on Slack saying are you skipping my message? And I think he's mad at me. So let's see what he says. Danny, why are you skipping my question? Erickson, please ask your question again because I must have missed it. Cool. And Price was kind enough to compile all the names for us, so that's fun. So let's see. Erickson, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to ask your question. We got some more people joining the chat now. It's going great. Look at that. That's cool. So you guys have any other cool ideas or reasons why people would use a VPN? So clearly for, to protect your identity. I've heard another one, of course, is to, use like Netflix in other countries so you can see streams. Is there any other creative things that you could, that's not, Silk Road? some wholesome, fun and creative ways that you can use a VPN. Are there any? I don't know.
You can read news from all over the world.
That's true. And you know what? You just got me thinking that sometimes your search results in the US, apparently, if like I'm in Florida, if I search for the same thing that Raymond searches, but because Raymond is in Arkansas, they kind of curated a little bit to the individual based on their location, not just geographically, but also kind of a consensus of what people's either political ideology is or trends in consumerism. So that can really skew the way that you see the internet without even realizing that you're being conditioned and or programmed. So I would say that would be a very interesting kind of exercise to use VPNs specifically when trying to gather unbiased information and to be able to kind of cross different borders. So where is Erickson? Where's his question? Okay, so Little Hooligan has a suggestion, and I don't know if this is for Tangled or for a partnership with Poof. He goes, it would be cool to have a dark web browser feature. Cool. Thanks, Little Hooligan. We know where your head's at. And then Rashi says, can we use PoofVPN on any browser, or is it only for Tangled? That's a good question.
No, it's
Any.
for any browser. It goes by your device, which I think right now it's Windows, Mac, iOS, and Android.
That's amazing.
So it'll work on any of those.
That is the way to go. That is definitely the way to go. What else we got here? Okay, I think Erickson may have... How long does it take to activate the service after receiving the millix payment? And then he has a second one. How often do you check those millix payments?
I continuously check them, and it takes about 5 minutes.
Takes about 5
after
minutes.
We receive it.
Got it. So once
before
it's received, about 5 minutes, and then. So I think the reason why we didn't see Erickson's question is because he got shadow banned on the YouTube chat. And, that's happened to me multiple times. I think when you're actually engaging on the chat and they think it's a little too much, they kind of shadow ban you. That's happened to me almost every time for Price's streams. And this is one more incentive for the Tangled team to offer live chat on the Tangled platform, because that would be really cool. That would be really cool. And so without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get this wheel spin going. I am going to launch it now onto the screen. And again, guys, you will earn, if you hit the 7th place, you will get 1 year subscription of PoofVPN. And that is not too shabby. So I want to wish everyone here a good luck. We're only going to do 10 spots. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and just enter the amounts. I wish I could copy and paste, but I can't. So there might be a little bit of awkward silence, except for my typing. But while I do this, why don't you all go navigate to PoofVPN.com and buy yourself a subscription. And if you win, and you already purchased one, gift it to a dear friend or family member. It is the holiday season, so what perfect time than to buy PoofVPN for your loved one. If you want to protect somebody and you love them, you get them a VPN. It could be a digital stocking stuffer. I don't know if that translates to everyone here, but stocking stuffer is a sock that you hang above a fireplace, and you put gifts in there. And then on the 25th, you put your hand into the stocking stuffer and you pull all the gifts out. And that is my explanation of what a stocking stuffer is. Okay, make sure I wrote everything correctly. Looks like I did. Okay, so the cool fun fact is 7th place will get 7 million millix plus a year subscription. Let's see here. So Price gave us definitely more than 10 names here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 8 people, unfortunately, will not earn anything because them the rules. And let me make sure everything looks right. So can you guys share with us, Raymond or Metalpack, can you guys share any sort of idea of what we can expect from you guys in the future from Poof or any other application? Or is it so secretive that you want to protect it? I guess it's so secretive that you want to protect it, and I get it, because I don't want somebody else just taking my ideas too, you know? Okay, let's see. This is wrong. Just making sure everyone's correct here. And before I click continue, I'm going to make sure in the chat that they didn't see something. All right, it looks safe. We good. I'm going to hit next. Add. Continue. 55, send. So this is exciting. We're gonna, oh yeah, I forgot to change my my settings here. So a little bit more awkward silence while we get the 2FA. But you guys have anything planned for the holiday season right now?
Working.
Working, right? Work never stops. What about New Year's? Are you guys going to celebrate at home? Are you going to go anywhere? Any plans yet? To be determined?
To be determined.
Same here. I think after a while, New Year's becomes almost cliche. Or that's the word I can't think of. But all right, here we go, guys. We're going to do the wheel spin. And if you guys are watching on YouTube, there's going to be about a 5-second delay. So I'll give it about that much before I announce the winner. So for the first prize for 1 million millix, the winner is Sajjad Shah. Congratulations, you just won 1 million millix. Sajjad Shah is also studying to become a police officer. Fun facts. Second prize for 2 million millix. It will be, who's lucky number 2? It's none other than Sasha Mechi23 at gmail.com. Congratulations, 2 million millix. Third prize. It is none other than Rajni. Congratulations, Rajni. He is the head of the Pack Cartel. He wanted to be on his good side. That's all I gotta say. Nice guy. It's a nice guy.
And he said he never wins.
He says he never wins. I feel like
not correct.
Not correct. I see him winning every day. He is always on one of the top earners. I always see him. He has a big presence. And I was going to say, also, as I spin the fourth prize for 4 million, and excuse me guys, I'm still a little congested. Raymond, good on you for partnering up with Metalpack, as she's super popular on Tangled. I mean, I feel like you're one of the top subscribed accounts on the network, and definitely you get a lot of engagement. Congratulations, Emmanuel. 4 million millix. I know it's much needed for you. 5th place. Let's go for 5 million. We're getting close to the 7th place, which you will earn a year subscription to PoofVPN. All right, for 5th prize, we have Masin Nayab. 5 million millix. Congratulations. All right. I remember there was a little controversy for your kitchen activity way back in the day, and I will just leave it at that. We don't have to revisit old stuff here. Okay, my question is, why is this person on the wheel? I didn't even realize it. Erickson, congratulations for 6 million millix. If I were you, I would donate it to someone, Erickson, because, same with you, Emmanuel. But congratulations anyways. Now we are at 7th place. This means that whoever wins is going to get 7 million millix and a year subscription to PoofVPN. Who will that person be? Whoever it is, I'm sure it'll be well deserved. And this individual is someone that I do not recognize. I have never seen this name before, so I will conclude that that is very lucky of them. Agata Imor. Agata Imor.
Congrats.
Congratulations. You just got a year subscription to PoofVPN. And that is awesome. And you know what, guys? It's not sponsored by PoofVPN. It's going to be sponsored by Tangled Talk because we will pay for that year's subscription as a big thank you for your guys' awesome contribution to the network. So thank you guys very much. So after the stream, I'll make sure I'll get that over to you guys. Alrighty. 8th prize. Let's go. For 8 million millix. We have Crypto SML. Congratulations for 8 million millix. And he is actually the last person to comment on the stream here saying, that day lost in both streams. On Price Stream here too. Well, he was complaining about losing, and the truth is he just won big. 8 million millix to you. Congratulations. 9th prize for 9 million millix. Second to last, which is the second to largest. It is going to go to none other than Influencer Hattie Hats. 9 million millix. Congratulations, Hattie Hats. Well deserved. And for the 10th prize, last place, but definitely not the least, for 10 million millix, the prize will go to none other than Bora Ergel, the guy who sells when crypto's high and buys it when it's low. Totally kidding. The other way around. Anyways, congratulations. 10 million millix, Bora Ergel. All right, that was a lot of fun. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. Now tell us, is there anything else you want to say about PoofVPN? I'll start with you, Metalpack.
Give it a try.
The best advice I could think of. Give it a try, everyone. Try out PoofVPN. Give feedback. Start the conversation on Tangled. We would love to hear about your experience. It's going to be a learning experience, definitely for us here on the Tangled side of creators and developers. And Raymond, how about you? Anything you want to add?
Yeah, it would be to send feedback, because that's what we thrive off of, and that's how we get better, is of feedback.
Very true. Now, once again, I want to thank you guys so much for not only joining us today, but also achieving this awesome milestone. And we're so proud of you guys. And we wish nothing but awesome success and many more applications from the both of you. I want to wish everyone who joined us a big thank you and a happy new year and a happy holidays. Make sure to stay tuned for the next time that we announce an episode. Maybe one of you will be a guest. So look out for a message. Until then, you all have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.